Hi legends and welcome to my channel. Today we are making two different projects in the same video. First is going to be the product unboxing and we're talking about the latest MacBook Pro with the M3 Pro chip and a couple of extra higher specs than the basic model. And then we will also make a comparison with the previous MacBook, this one, that is a 2016 model. It was back in the days not the basic model as well, and they are both the smaller kind of size, around, like this one was 12 inches something and this one it's 14 inches. So we are making a comparison, seeing the speed, performance, video reproduction, brightness of the display and a couple of other features to actually make a proper comparison. So let's just not lose time. I'm starving for this moment. Okay, so the product arrived in a box. You need to sign the paper. I ordered it from Apple original website and I live in Switzerland. It got shipped from China, so okay, I mean, like, most of the production is there, that's a fact. So anyway, like, it arrived substantially earlier than what I expected, because it was supposed to arrive in between the 11th and the 15th or something like this, like more than a week basically before the time, and I received it a few days ago as well, and now I'm making the video of it. So shall we open it? Allora. So okay, box is nice, things that you definitely expect from an Apple product. It feels a bit heavier than expected. Wow, that looks nice. And I also ordered the charger, the 96 watt. So okay, so just always be careful in opening the Apple package, because it needs to be nice in case you want to resell it, and then there is also, maybe you don't know, a secondary market for just the boxes. I've been selling 1 or 2 boxes on my previous iPhones, and people were still up for paying to resell their own. Crazy. Okay, so let's see the beast. Okay. Wow, I think you can melt stuff on it and still it will resist. Okay, so box of course is nice, but this is what I want to see. Okay. Heavy, it's heavy. It's heavier. Compared to the previous one, maybe we are there. Then size-wise, sorry I didn't show you, right? Okay. Okay, and even just before opening it, a couple of comparisons. So compared to the previous computer, this is pretty much the sizing. So we are there, but the screen is a lot bigger. This one, I bought this specific model because I really wanted the USB-C port on this side, because in my trading station, in my streaming station, I really need to have this flexibility. Something I appreciate is the HDMI port as well, because it makes connections much easier to make. And now, the other objects that are in here are, of course, the cable, which is, you can charge it with the USB-C. My girlfriend's laptop, which is the M2, with the M2 chip, can load both with this one and the USB-C, but yeah, with this specific part it goes substantially faster, so I mean, keep in account of this. Then it comes with the charger. In this case I'm in Switzerland, so yeah, it might be a touch bigger than the one model 2016 though, but yeah, we'll see, maybe it's the same. And the little instructions, and yeah, like all the stuff that basically you can look online. And probably there are some stickers. Are there still? Yes! Car stickers, laptop sticker, you name it. This is always a cute addition. Then, alright. So this looks good. Other stuff? No. See? No lies. Okay, and now let's open it together. Hello. Now there is the setup part, which I'm going to do with, it's always the same, and then I will re-import my previous computer, so we will make a comparison with the exact same files inside.
Deutsch als Standardsprache zu verwenden.
Yeah. So I'm going to put together the computer. I'm going to set it up like exactly the other one, and then we'll run some tests about speed, processing data, Safari loading, and speed of turning on, everything. So just give me a moment, I'll be back. Okay, legends, so it took more than a day to get it all fixed and done, and of course the operative system is a little bit different because the latest update on the Intel in the Intel MacBook was not the latest available operative system. But anyway, I also had to go to the customer support on by a phone to try to figure out a couple of stuff. The most important was that my backup disk, the one that I've been using, was a Laci Porsche design, so pretty good quality, but it was a little bit outdated for obvious reasons. That one was not really being read, so it took me a while to figure out that the cables on the new MacBook, even if they are on USB-C, they need to be the latest kind of generation essentially, because just these ones were working and the other one were not getting read. Maybe for smaller devices it would work out anyway. For hard disk backups and stuff like this, it did not work. So as I put the latest generation USB-C cables, then it read it and there was no problem at all. Now we are running some tests. So there are like several that I did one-to-one with the two different computers, and then I replicated on the other. First one, it's how to open a not heavy application. In this case I chose Apple Store. Second one, a quite heavy application, DaVinci Resolve, which is the one I use for editing videos, the main one. Let's see. This gives for me the best indicator that 7-8 years went past between one device and the other. They are both incredibly good. Don't get me wrong, but of course after 7-8 years the power of the computer can be not enough for the latest generation softwares and data size and everything else. So in this case, as you can see, like the first computer is still trying to turn on the application while I'm already shutting it down on the new MacBook M3 Pro. So this was basically the main reason why I really needed to upgrade, because I couldn't really process the videos at the quality that was the one that I had in mind. So, and it was taking some time. Many times when you edit on DaVinci and the computer is a little bit old, then you need to go back and forth until it starts playing it all in all and it completely loads. So that's very annoying and it takes a lot of time. So yeah, it was better this way. And okay, so far the M3 Pro is performing particularly well. It's quite fast, then it's not instantaneous, but it's very close to that, I would say. Now I'm copying data. It's 1.16 gigabytes of data from the cloud, and I'm doing the document folder. Now it's copying in one, and in the other one instead I had time to copy it, which was almost instantaneous, and then delete it. I'll just tell you one more thing about it, because when I start importing all my data, there was a folder that was around more than 100 gigabytes. It took to copy it in the hard disk. In the Intel Mac, it took 1 hour, something like this. In the other one, there were 4 minutes of me saying, beast, because it was showing less than 5 minutes, and it actually delivered in even a little bit less time than that, like 4 minutes something. It copied the full 100 gigabytes from that same hard disk, so hands down. Now, meanwhile I was explaining this, I'm going to go on a video. So in this case I'm getting a promotional of this computer on YouTube on the Apple page, and let's just see. I'll just probably play them one and then the other, so you can hear the audio and then see the brightness of the screen completely and stuff, and so on and so forth.
The new MacBook Pro. For the first time ever, in a wicked space black finish. Supercharged by the M3 family of chips. The most advanced we've created for a laptop.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. And photo booth, just to show the camera a little bit and the different quality of the camera. As you can see, it's pretty different, even the way that makes me feel, you know. Now, another check is going to be how it plays the music. Put in the same playlist, same song. Enjoy.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just.
I'm not a singer. Okay, legends, so the way I'm enjoying this computer, I think it's beyond limits. Even if I did not have it since that much time, I've been seeing so much more performance than the previous model. With the previous model I've been traveling half of the world at least. I have it since 2015, so now it's like 8 years and 7-8 years all in all, and for me to do this change have been incredibly meaningful, especially for this channel, because editing videos and playing powerful graphics and powerful applications in this computer looks very easy, whereas instead with the previous model it probably was in 2015, but now honestly it could not really deliver at a decent enough speed. So I'm very happy about this new purchase. I still think it's a little bit too heavy, because the previous model it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit less thick even, and it was made 7-8 years ago, and so I think maybe they should make it even a little bit lighter if available. The one of my girlfriend, it's an M2 chip, and it's a MacBook Air. That one works pretty smooth, it's pretty light, pretty much lighter, so if you really wanted to have just something to travel, then maybe consider the Air. If you are actually looking for a heavy duty kind of computer which is super silent, works the best, it's got a lot of longevity and everything else, you can go for the normal M3 chip, but all the pricings are made in a pretty smart way. I just found my sweet spot to be the M3 Pro, even because of the third Thunderbolt port, a little bit of extra design, but especially like the performances that are not double, but they are like substantially higher than the basic model. For me to put that 500-700 francs on top compared to the basic, I think it was worth it. It's already paying out. I'm editing at the speed that before I was not able to, so hopefully you will see a lot more content as well coming up soon. Okay, thank you very much for watching, Legends. More video to come on online shopping, on blockchain, on cocktails, many more things. If you would like to show something specific, if you would like me to produce some specific other video, please let me know with the comment below. See you next video.